Okay, so I start off on a G here, and my line is using a G blues scale on the bottom two strings. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of outlining the arpeggio of a G minor chord first, and then walking down to the 4, but I'm doing that in kind of a cool way. I come up to the 5th, and then I keep going back to the 3. Okay, and then in between, I'm doing little double strokes in between those, or anytime there's a break, I'm doing a muted pick stroke. Okay, when I get to the end of that, I do that 3 times, and at the end, I'm going to slide into the G, I think 4 times here. Okay, and that's going to set up my 4 chord. I had a long 1 chord. So into the 4 chord, I'm going to break into our minor shuffle pattern. I'm going to do that same thing off of the 1 chord. Then I'm over here at the 5 chord, and I'm setting up our turnaround. Here's that flat 6, down to the 5. Back to the 1. Okay, second time through this chorus, I'm going to build kind of a riff again, but I'm going to change it up. So I'm sliding into my G. There's a B flat, which is the 3rd of the chord, up to the 4. And then I'm answering that with a minor pentatonic lick. So that's a little bit of that call and response stuff we were talking about. And that's setting up my 4 chord. I go into my minor shuffle for half of the 4 chord. Then I strum a minor C minor chord. Strumming that, doing a Bigsby dip. I'm going to do the same thing on the G. And then at my turnaround, this time I'm going to change it up just a little bit just to keep it interesting. When I get to the 6, I'm going to do a quarter note triplet here. And I'm using a E flat dominant 7, and that's one of those shapes that's coming out of our C chord shape, where I took the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your 7, make it flat. That's going to be the dominant 7, but I'm just playing these 3 notes of it. I'm not playing the full chord. And then I'm back to my G minor shuffle. Then I ended with a really cool chord, and this is kind of key sensitive to this one because it's not a very friendly movable chord, just the bar is a little weird to do. But I'm doing a G minor chord, but I'm bringing in the 6 from the major key, so major 6, and that's going to sit here on top. So I have root, 5th, root, 5th, and then that major 6 on top. And that's going to give it a, that's just nice to do with minor shuffles and minor tunes, to add in those color tones. Kind of gives it more of like that spy guitar type sound. Neat way to end any track, really.